Welcome back, guys. We're going to be looking at the PFF grades here versus the Chicago Bears. Obviously, a 12-10 loss. I don't expect anything too fantastic in these grades, but I'm interested to see them. Couple early predictions. I expect, obviously, Josh Dobbs to have a pretty poor grade. Offensive line to have a pretty poor grade as well. Probably some good, well-graded defensive players. And then I think Jordan Addison probably as well is going to have a pretty rough PFF grade where he just, on the deep ball, didn't know where he was on the field, deflection off his hands, interception. So I'm guessing he's going to have a pretty tough grade as well. But we'll get right into here. Share screen. Look at these grades real quick. All right. Those are kind of tough to read. Let's see if I can fix this for us here real quick. There we go. All right, so Garrett Bradbury was actually the highest graded offensive player in this game at a 72.7 grade from PFF. Pretty average pass blocks, 6.9, a little bit above average. Run blocking was pretty good. Then Alexander Madison, he played okay with his limited carries. TJ Hawkinson played pretty well, had the big touchdown, had a couple good grabs, especially in the second half. He had that one where on 4th and 7, he was a little bit short. Wasn't a great pass by Dobbs. If Dobbs leads him a little bit more, he probably gets the first down. But I thought he played pretty well. Ed Ingram was above average at 65.9. Brandon Powell, who's just been really good on third down, was above average as well. Christian Darrisaw right there. Brian O'Neill right there. So is that the offensive line wasn't too shabby. But it looks like Dalton Reisner was pretty rough, as he was the worst graded offensive player on the team. Ty Chandler at 59.7. KJ Osborne, PFF kind of hates him, to be honest with you. But I guess the offensive line was average for the most part. Let's see. Josh Oliver had a 20.2 pass block rating. You don't want that from your pass blocking tight end. Yeah, pretty rough grade from Brian O'Neill pass blocking as well. But other than that, let's just move over to defense here real quick. All right. All right, looking at the defense here, Cameron Bynum was the highest graded player at an 81.5. So that's pretty darn good. Cameron Bynum has had a good year so far. So not too surprising, to be honest with you. For Cameron Bynum to be that high. Daniil Hunter was right behind them. Mekhi Blackman has been playing really well. He's the third highest graded player at a 76.5. And then Ivan Pace graded really low because his run defense was horrendous, I guess. But his pass rush was above average. He had the sack on Justin Fields. But Harrison Smith was pretty low. Sheldon Day was a surprising player in that game. Was activated, played pretty well in my opinion. Josh Metellus had a 71 grade. He was just all over the field, forcing fumbles. Love that guy. Learned that Cam Bynum, highest graded player overall at 81.5, followed by Daniil Hunter, Mekhi Blackman, and then going back to offense was the fourth highest overall, and that was Garrett Bradbury. So, yeah, just pretty suspect performance yesterday from the Vikings. PFF kind of agrees. There's some good defensive grades. Obviously, they only gave up 12 points, but offense was pretty horrendous. But yeah, here's your PFF grade review. Not too surprising, like I said. Hopefully, when we get back off the bye, go to Las Vegas. These are a little bit more fun to talk about. God bless.